The man, people, was literally taking my cements and loading them in his car. Taking my other supplies and loading them in his car. He was saying to me that he was out of supplies, but in the meantime, he was taking my supplies to build his house or selling people. Me say me want doing something, you know, people. Me say me want do the man something. Me want deal with him, you know, people.
The same one who disrespect me, chat all man about people those things against me. Try condemn me for me a baby. Pass them judgment when them know me no guilty. Try belittle me mental capacity and underestimate me physical ability. But spiritually know them see me when them see the legacy. Tell them face the reality, me a royalty. Me blessing pack up like a gravel in a mall quarry. Love me make me share for me testimony, cause like that stone, I am like that stone.
People, how often you hear on the news that people send their money back home to build their house, and guess what, people? When they go back home, there is no house. The person who is building the house send their pictures of foundation, send them pictures of construction being done, and people, when they go back home, there is no house. People, this is the hell we're going through. So you see in this video, people, I am going to explain to you why you should never build a house back home while you're overseas. People, if you want to get robbed, you can go on doing that, but people, for me ain't doing that. You get it? Yeah.
This is something that I deeply, deeply regret.
As immigrants who migrate from a poor country to a rich country, I've said before, the main reason why we migrate, people, is because we want a better life. We want to experience the good life that we see advertised on television. So therefore, people, when we migrate, the main focus in our head is that we want to be able to build a house so we can have something to show for. But people, how often do you hear that when we work hard 24/7 in the cold, we send our money back home to build a house, and some family members, some of the builders, some of the developers take your money, people, and trust me, people, them send you false pictures, they send you false videos of house being built, and many times, people, it's their house being built off your money. Talk to me, people. People, talk to me. How often do we hear that? And they come and give you the horse and pony show that, yes, look at this house, it is yours, but it is their house. People, here's my personal experience. People, like I said before, you know, most of us who come here, we do not want to stay in the rich country. We want to go back home. That is why they say that you don't see many hardware stores in immigrants' communities. Because, people, we want to go back home. So what I did, people, if many remember when Leachin bought NCB from the government, which was Barclays Bank, and Leachin bought the bank, the stock went down about $5 back then, so I bought tons of shares. Yeah, I bought some stocks back then. And people, when I bought the stocks, I sold the stock at around $20-something a share, and people, I made some good money. So what I did, people, I went and bought this house in the scheme. And people, I bought this nice little 2-bedroom house, and I said, tell you what, at least I have something back home. Just in case anything ever happens to me, I have something here. And people, I bought the house. And it was close to the town. I always try to buy close to densely populated areas. Why? Because I can rent it and make an income off it. So I bought the house. And in my young mind, without enough knowledge and guidance, I started to build upon the house, and I turned this 2-bedroom into a 9-bedroom apartment, people, with about 4 different bathrooms. So tell you what, I can have about 4 families living there, and I can make some money every month. That is just business. But people, let me say this to you, people. When I started to expand upon the house, I didn't have the knowledge. So I didn't get the right advice, and I didn't get the right expertise to give me the right information to make the right decision. So I went with Mr. Joe Blow Builder, Mr. Learn on the Job Builder, and let me tell you, they build me up. They build me up while them building themselves up, because when they build up people, I have to tear down. People, I had this builder working for me, and a family member came to me and said, tell you what, you know, this builder is not doing so good, but what happened, she was related to this other builder. And this other builder was crooked as hell. Yeah, people. They showed me all the discrepancy in the other builders, but basically, I was jumping out of the frying pan and jumping in the fire because I trusted this family member, people. And let me tell you, people, without a doubt, people, I took on this new builder, and people, he built me up. Oh yes, while he's building himself bigger. People, as I migrated back, I get texts from him and say, tell you what, we run out of sand, we run out of cement, we run out of steel, we run out of this. And people, me who fool, me no have no sense. I don't understand the deception in the contracting. So people, what I did, I started to send more materials. And people, something says to me that something ain't right. So a whistling bird said to me, say, Jamcan, guess what? You know this guy's ripping you off. So what I did, I secretly flew down. And people, me catch the man in the act, people. I caught him in the act. People, when I buy the material for the man and I went back down, people, guess what? The man, people, was literally taking my cements and loading them in his car. Taking my other supplies and loading them in his car. He was saying to me that he was out of supplies, but in the meantime, he was taking my supplies to build his house or selling. People, me say me want do him something, you know, people. Me say me want do the man something. Me want deal with him, you know, people.
Please, no, 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 no.
But you see, because of the grace of God, people. You see, because of the grace of God, people, I don't want blood upon my hand. And because God says, the great Elohim said, he said, vengeance is mine, I will repay. People, wait, you don't subscribe it. People, you don't hit the like button yet. People, I am working, people. I am working hard, people. You don't hook a brother up. You don't hit the subscribe button. You don't hit the like button, people. I don't share it.
Like that stone. I am like that stone. I am like that stone that the builder refused.
Yes, people, I have to put on my shield, the sun in the eye. I'm trying to look cool. I'm trying to look smooth. I'm trying to maintain my sanity, because people, you saw the man start to steal my stuff, them people. Me say, I want to deal with them, you know, people. I want to deal with this brother, you know, people. Yeah. So people, guess what now? I was so upset, people. I was so angry, people. People, I want to deal with the man. You understand me? Because how could I be working so hard, night and day, see no one call, and this man has sent me information and say I am out of material, and this man has thief me, people? This man is robbing me, people. So a man look at me and say, yeah, Jamcan, not my original name, it's Richard. We can deal with him for you, you know. The man says to me, we can take care of the problem, you know. And for me, people, the human side thought about it. The human side assessed it. But I came to the conclusion that he has children. People, he has children. And because he has children, I don't want blood on my hands. Because the Bible says, when your enemy hungry, feed him. When he is naked, clothe him. And by so doing, you will pour hot coal or fire top of his head. Yeah. Serious thing we're talking about, you know, people. This is not a joke. People, I had to leave Canada, go back to Jamaica, and I have to level the whole entire second floor of the apartment because what happened? The man was putting up the apartment and not putting up steel, concrete. So what happened is that the upper floor was unstable. When you punch the wall, there's not enough concrete cement in there. So the man was destroying me by building himself. And people, I got really angry, people. I got cross, people. I want to deal with the man, people. Because that's just the height of wickedness.
I have not given her permission to speak.
And that's fine, and that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. And that is not a surprise. Not the way we have been managed here. It's not a surprise.
So people, I got him off the job. And I had to clear the second floor. People, it cost me big money to re-establish this place. And lot of you cost me out and say me a sell out. Lot of you say me now build up Jamaica. Lot of you say me a criticize Jamaica. But who feels it knows it? You guys have not been through my pain, my hurt, and know what I have been through with them all criminal, yeah? And this is why I always said that the leaders in Jamaica have a weak judicial system. The police are handcuffed. There's corruption in the force. So what happened? The whole system, the whole entire judicial system, the system that should mitigate conflict is not working. And because it's not working, people are taking the laws in their hands. That is why the murder rate will not go down, people.
I'm not going to sit until you apologize.
Well, if you're not going to sit down, I'm going to call.
So I'm supposed to resort to calling your name.
Adjourn.
I'm supposed to resort to calling your name.
The meeting will.
Well, adjourn the meeting, but it's not sit.
Perfect meeting adjourned.
How dare you call me crazy?
Come out order.
Talk to me, people. Hit the subscribe button, people. Hit the like button, people. Jam can I work up in your people. Me say me there, me I get me mojo back, people. Me I work, people. Me pull up my pants, people. My pants are fall off of me. I'm losing weight. Losing weight talking to you people. Yeah. So when I got rid of him and got rid of the second floor people, it really cut me up inside. But I was not gonna go to their mortal level. I was not gonna reduce myself there, because if I deal with him, eventually there might be a repercussion somewhere. So therefore, I go on my knees and I say, God Almighty, you deal with him. So what he did, people, you know, a leopard never changes its spot. You know, bad habits are hard to break. And you know, thieves will not stop stealing until somehow they got deleted, something like that. You gotta make up words on the fly, people. You gotta make up words. People, bear with me. I'm somewhat, you call, bipolar. So what happened is that the other crazy side is coming out. And I did not take my meds this morning, my Prozac or my Ritalin. What? Psych. Don't get the ideas now. Jam Can ain't taking no Prozac or no Ritalin. So don't bother spread the story now that I'm losing my marbles. It's just what they call it, a therapeutic way for me to ease and to relieve myself from the mental stress and the anguish I faced in life. So I have to laugh it out. I have to steam it out. Yeah, you know, when the pressure cooker built up and the volcano under pressure, it has to find a way to steam out the pressure. So I'm the human volcano. How did I get over here? Anyway, people, let's get back in this story. Okay, all right. Enough of the craziness now, okay? Yeah, so what happened, people? As I said, he could not break his bad habits. You know, thieves love to keep stealing. So what happened? He went and got another contract from somebody else to build that person's place. You see, not everybody has a good heart. Not everybody has a God heart. Not everyone is willing to forgive. So therefore, people, he went and got another contract somewhere to build a man's place. And people, his bones are white now. His bones are white. People, he's under the soil. I'm still above ground. Talk to me, people. Yeah. The great God says, vengeance is mine, I will repay. He thought by robbing me and continue on his robbery escapade. He believed that the natural science, the God science, the God laws, not going to catch up to him. Newton's third law suggests, for every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Newton teased that from the Bible because God says, what a man sow, so shall he reap. Yeah. And because he ripped me off and thought he got away, he went and ripped somebody else's off. What happened to people? Him dead. Him dead, dead, dead. You know, like when you mash roach, I saw him dead. Because that person wasn't as compassionate as me. And that person, I deal with him. This is why I say to you people, stop this. Stop building your house back home from overseas. People, stop it. If you are not there, don't do it. It is best for you to wait before you build. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're buying a house in a gated community because your builders have to follow certain regulations, buy the house. If you're buying a condominium apartment where professional builders are, buy it. But if you have your piece of land and building your little house from overseas, I would recommend don't do it unless you have people who you can put your life on and they'll protect it. But beyond that, don't do it. It is better to wait. People, as the saying goes, who feels it knows it. And this is why I said to you, don't build your house back home if you're not there, because the hyenas are always waiting to steal your catch. Yeah, Jamcan is out and about. See you in the next video. Yeah.